Welcome to I Am Care, I Create. Thank you for joining me today. We are doing readings, weekly readings for the sign of Cancer. Uh, so to focus the energies, we have the Chariot card out in the center. And the weekly readings we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one card per day. To get an overall energy for the sign's energy for that day. Um, um, we're doing again Cancer. This card, Cancer, um, has the energy for that little Hebrew word there, which is Tav. I like to think of this card as my grounded card. Um, Tav means cross, mark, sign, covenant. So it's like an agreement or a marking of or a conviction. Um, for some reason, it's a very grounding card for me. It is, well, it's got, I guess it's got this, it looks like two circles within each other. A chariot. And you see this, I think this ball or this ground here, earthly color on the bottom. Um, Cancer is also represented, it's a water sign. It's represented by 2, 3, and 4 of cups. The water represents emotion and emotional energy. I think it's um, the second least dense energy. I feel it goes air, water, fire, earth, but it's unsure. I've heard contradicting information. So um, let's do a mantra and get some cards out for Cancer. We'll do life is a mantra, and um, every day is a mantra. Every thought, every emotion, every action, every word spoken adds to our mantra. Let's do the um, mantra for the cards to focus the energy. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you. Please focus the energy of Cancer on the deck for a weekly reading. When one become two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity, and connection, perfection. 11:11, the mirror. I love God. Angels, angels, please focus the energy of through our crown center, crown chakra, uh, for um, unconditional loving acceptance of self and loving discernment and awareness. To our mind's eye through our thoughts and our throat chakra through our words and our communication, through our heart, our desire, through our solar plexus, our creative force, our sacral center, our passion, and our root chakra, our ground manifesting through the root into the mirror. So that way we may be and show loving ourselves with our whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and our neighbor as ourselves. We start Monday luxury, luxury, luxury. Monday, luxury, luxurious day. Tuesday is flying off the handle with pleasure. And we have a knight on Wednesday, Knight of Swords. King, the knight is the king. Knight of Swords. The circle of knight because of the circle of energy, the circle of flow. We got peace, peace on, I guess in the ancient rules of the kingdom. We have the Knight of Wands. The prince becomes the knight, or anybody becomes the knight or the king after taking the winning the prince's or the king's challenge, or killing the king and taking the princess, and then he becomes the king, and the princess becomes the queen. And so it's actually the queen who, or the princess who the lineage of the rulership goes through, and not the king or the prince for the cycle of life. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For Cancer. And so I will read from the book and then give my gut feeling. So overall, week, this is a week of the beginning of the week was very exciting with some rest and hard decisions, and the end of the week and just relaxing on Sunday. Some pure submitting. So let's get into these. Monday, luxury. Luxury is a card of overindulgence, of having it all and feeling guilty. It is also the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Luxury. Weakness. Abandonment to desire. Pleasure mixed with anxiety. Injustice. The seeds of decay. The fruits of pleasure. So I guess too much luxury would probably be considered addiction. Um, if you're in a luxurious state, it's a desire. I'd say it's like overwhelming abundance, where you have the Cancer has so much energy. You should be focusing on giving, I think, and that would help neutralize this energy on Monday. So a focus on giving would help neutralize this abundance, this luxurious energy that's coming forth. Tuesday we have pleasure, which again is cups, emotional 6 of cups. Pleasure, well-being, effortless harmony, ease, satisfaction, happiness, success, fulfillment of sexual will, beginnings of improvement, presumptuous, vain, thankless. So pleasure is a really nice place to be if it's in the positive, which it is here. Um, I feel like you were moved on Monday to give, and you still have energy left, and you're using that in your own personal pleasure and the pleasure of others, I feel. Let's move on to Wednesday with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a little more rash of decisions. The energy is hasty, a fiery part of air, an active man, skillful and clever, fierce and courageous, but often unreflective, a man incapable of decision, deceitful and overbearing. So for me, this um, is representative of skillful and clever, and probably um, this is I call it, I think, my tack card. Um, so the energies are I think they're intruding and moving in on another energy, into another energy. Um, and I'm gonna say it's water. I feel well, no, it's the water sign. Maybe air, air, air. I think it's moving in on air. So a lot of discernment. Oh, that's peace coming up next. Yeah, feels like air. Um, you could be dealing with an individual who has these characteristics, a little bit hasty, conniving. Let's move on to Thursday, peace. Two of Swords. Peace, dual nature, sacrifice and trouble, giving birth to strength, of trouble giving birth to strength, conflict leading to peace, pleasure after pain, truth and untruth, indecision, ambivalence. So I feel, again, you're looking at two sides of the coin. You're seeing two perspectives and making a judgment call or decision. For the energies, I feel that they're um, they've balanced out from Wednesday. They've sort of come to a standstill. They've merged up against an equally charged energy in the air signs. We could say it is most likely um, Libra, the Libra energy. Um, so let's move on to, and Libra, I guess Libra energy being an air sign would be an energy like uh, learning, teaching, adjustment, balance. So let's move on to uh, Friday, the Knight of Wands. And this is a fiery, more creative energy. Fiery part of fire, a man actively generous, generosity, active, a man of activity, generosity, pride, and swiftness. Uh, there can be cruelty, bigotry, and petulance. Hmm. I almost feel like the energies after the standstill, there's a little bit of a pushing away from the other energy. And this other energy pushing away is creating a little bit of fiery, emotionally charged um, backlash in the energy, the person. So there may be some mean words or um, some fiery attempt to uh, give. Maybe they're prideful. With this card on Saturday, um, that's sort of what it feels to like to because it's always good to associate the cards coming and going, the transmuting of energies. No card stands on its own. It's always a transmuting of energies. So the messages, I guess the messages sort of reside between the cards, if you're going to say that. Even though the cards have their distinct meanings, the messages really reside in between the cards. Um, so the Queen of Wands for Saturday, which is right below the King. Yeah, feels like a relationship. This is a relationship for sure. Oh, we're in fire energy, so there must be a strong a strong magnetic connection between two individuals within self or two groups. Um, and yeah, the fiery part of fire, or the watery part of fire, a woman of adaptability, persistent energy, calm authority, powers of attraction, generous but intolerant, obstinance, revenge, dominance. It could be a strong energy in the family too. I feel that. Hmm. Let's move on to Sunday with futility. You can look up that. That's the Seven of Swords, which to me uh, is a surrender. Seven of Swords. Surrender. Futility, unstable effort, uh, vacillation, striving in vain, incomplete success due to exhaustion, journey by land, untrustworthy person. I'm interested in the cards. Keep looking at them instead of you. Um, so Sunday, what stands out to me on Sunday is unstable effort and incomplete success. So these two energies I feel had this relationship um, was short-lived, or um, this energy submitted to the energy of the swords, the air energy. Anyways, that concludes our weekly reading for the sign of Cancer. Um, Hopefully this was helpful in discerning um, your next week, or um, if you're looking at it at the end of the week, um, and reflecting on what went down during the week through your thoughts, your emotions, and what you manifested into your perspective. Beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you.